Hey, yo, baby, it's poppin' state champ, DJ Frosty. It's another episode of Blazers and Boxes, where professionalism meets leisure, along with my co-host.
At Meet Malik Black. What's up, God? How you feel?
Oh, man, it's been a rough weekend. I was in the Carolinas, doing some gigs or whatever. Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Went to a little tea party with the fam.
Oh,
that was cool.
Where'd y'all go?
It was at Claflin University.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a tea party for the First Lady, President, and then after that,
First Lady, President, like Jill Biden.
Nah, Claflin.
Oh, I was about to be like,
yeah,
he's just gonna brush over the fact that Jill Biden was at Claflin.
Yeah, that was a little extra. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And then I went to go see the Batman movie. Have you seen it?
I haven't, yo. I haven't. I'll be honest. I haven't gotten back into movie theaters since COVID. So
this was my first one, and oh my God,
really?
Oh my God, I got the. I took the fam. We got what's the IMAX? We saw the IMAX version.
Yeah,
which is dope because of the audio for me was like
everything.
The seats vibrating, all that type stuff. But oh my God, it was like $31 for the kids tickets. For one. That was one.
Yeah, yo.
30, it was like 37, 38 for it. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, movie tickets, they're not like when we were coming up, bro. Not at all.
Oh my God. These are DC prices. This is not South Carolina prices right here. This is nuts.
Yeah, dog. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap, especially to see IMAX at all.
Yeah, that was $100. Go.
Yeah. So it was it was, that's how it goes these days, brother.
Yeah, I saw you at the game this week, man. How was that, bro?
Yeah, man. Was at the Wizards Lakers game. I'll be honest, it was kind of dope. My sister asked earlier in the season when the Lakers came, would we go to the game? Because we're both Laker fans. So I was like, yeah, no doubt. So went to the game. Poor
kids. Poor kids.
Terrible. So I guess the best part of the night was you got to see LeBron make history, become number 2 point scorer, of all time. The down part of the night is like they lost. Yeah. Again, like he had another historic night recently against the Cavs, right?
Was it against the Cavs?
Well, they won. So if you're about to make a reference to him having an extraordinary night and losing,
he had an extraordinary night and they lost. I can't remember.
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. You know what it was? He first player ever to get 10,000 points, 10,000 assists, 10,000 rebounds.
Yeah. He lost that game too.
Terrible, tragic, bro. Listen, man. I would sit myself for the rest of the season. I'd be like, I'm not working as hard no more. I'm not. I'm just going. You know what? If I'm gonna save something up to have something for next season, I need to sit myself down.
He want that Kareem number next season.
Oh yeah, he do. But I mean, I think he could get that even if he sat down for the rest of the season. Yeah, I guess so. I guess he want to just make sure he get it next season. That's what I'm thinking. Here's what I believe. I think he's. I was having a conversation with another guy at the game who isn't necessarily a LeBron fan. He's a Laker fan, a Kobe fan, and appreciates the legacy of Kobe, like myself.
Me too.
That's what I mean? Like it's just like, you can't just overlook what Kobe did for the game, right? So we were talking about it, and the truth of the matter is, I think that LeBron is probably the most athletic basketball player to ever play the game. I don't think he's the greatest.
He's the prototype. If you could build a basketball player, it's LeBron James.
Yeah,
he's the prototype for sure.
No doubt, 100%. I just don't think he's a GOAT, and that's my personal opinion.
Right.
And so, I think what he wants is to be number 1 in all those categories because he thinks that will leave no doubt. But for me, that's all those categories aren't what makes you the GOAT.
Right. You'll realize over time. I mean,
yeah.
You know, Kareem was number one in points for how many years? And
forever.
He still, I mean, some people might say, but overall, he's not considered a GOAT.
Yeah.
MJ still considered a GOAT. You got Bill Russell, got 11 championships. He's not considered a GOAT.
Yep.
He'll find out. He's going to find out the hard way.
He is. and I think if he keeps trying to give himself the moniker, you know, it's going to look bad on himself in years to come.
Right. Yeah. People have been saying this for years. He got to get the championships. Like, there's no other way around it. Like, you got to get the championships, bro. You got to get
If you don't get the championships, listen, Tom Brady is unequivocally the greatest quarterback to ever play the game of football.
Right.
He's got 7 championships. Bro, he's got more championships than any other franchise in history.
Yeah.
It's him.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right? So, like, at that point, now you can look at Tom Brady's career and you can be like, yeah, he's the GOAT.
Yeah. Listen, people will bring up LeBron making it to 8 straight finals or whatever it was. And
he made it to like 8 straight, 10 overall, I believe.
Yeah.
But he's got a 40% winning percentage.
Right, exactly. So you've been number 2 a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't get me wrong. That's a great feat. Don't get me wrong with that.
Yeah.
But we talking GOAT talk. You know what I'm saying?
If you're talking GOAT talk, you're talking about championships.
Yeah, and we talk about dominating your era.
Yeah.
And that's one thing Michael Jordan did. He dominated his era.
No doubt. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, LeBron, I think he dominated for a time.
He dominated. Honestly, he never really dominated. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to explain it to you in a second.
All right.
You can finish your thought.
I appreciate that because I mean that's kind of disrespectful.
Okay, I'm gonna challenge it rather. I'm gonna challenge it.
We'll get into it. So, Kevin Durant. If Kevin Durant is on the floor, Kevin Durant takes away from anybody else on the floor. I don't care if Giannis is playing. I don't care if Steph Curry is playing. Kevin Durant balls lights out, and he looks like the best player on the court, right? And it's tough to do that with the kind of talent we have in the league right now. Kyrie Irving, who is on his team, arguably, if it wasn't for the vaccination, situation, could be the best point guard in basketball today, right? Like, he's just a flat out baller.
Mm-hmm.
But Kevin Durant, man, he steps on the court and healthy. He's just tough to beat, man.
Yeah, I mean, 1,000%. But let me tell you who beat him: Steph Curry.
I knew what you were gonna say.
Listen. I'm just saying, when Steph got healthy, because he was hurt that series. He was hurt he was hurt the playoffs.
Yeah,
he came back, and down 3-1, and then you had Game 6 Clay. Listen, I'm just telling you right now. Like, so this is what I wanted to bring up when it came to LeBron dominating an era. Okay, LeBron has been really good. And many seasons has been the best player.
Yep.
But did he dominate? Like he did, he didn't get his first championship till he teamed up with D Wade.
Yep.
And by the grace of God,
Ray Allen hit that.
It was more than Ray Allen. It was like some other people that stepped up big. LeBron was playing for 3 quarters.
Terrible.
LeBron played like ass.
Yeah.
That fourth quarter, he stepped up.
Up until that point, I would completely agree with the point you're about to make, because he would disappear in clutch games.
Bro, he was gone. He couldn't. He wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, he disappeared.
His teammates, they held it down 3rd quarter. 4th quarter, LeBron started playing.
Yeah,
he started hooping.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's weird we brought this up, because I just watched this game.
You did?
Yeah, on YouTube like a few days ago, like last week sometime. And I'm watching the game because I'm just practicing. So the YouTube just playing.
Yeah.
And so that game comes on, and I'm watching the game. I'm like, damn, LeBron and they're doing nothing for 3 quarters. It's like the whole team was just contributing, keeping them in it. I think San Antonio was up by like 6 or 8 points under a minute left. Like, I'm like, is this the game?
Yeah,
Ray Allen hit that shot? Because there's no way San Antonio can lose this game. This game is over.
Right. Yep.
Something happened. Somebody got a steal or whatever. LeBron did make a good play.
Yep.
But something happened. Anyway, a few plays later, it's like 4 points with only a few seconds left. I think somebody comes down with the rebound off a free throw. You know what? You know what? You know who should have been MVP of that game?
Who? Haslam?
Bosh.
Really? Was that the last series he really played in?
No. The last few, well, maybe. Oh, no, it wasn't.
I think it was.
So he wasn't a part of the next championship? Because this was the first one, I believe.
We got to look back at it because, like, at some point, I can't remember when he got hurt or when his condition came to light.
I think he had that condition after the next season.
Okay.
And that's that's when LeBron bounced after that.
Jacked up. It's terrible.
You saw that young stud in Cleveland, too. He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I got to go.
D-Wade playing like he broke.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm out. But listen, the last few minutes of that series, Bosh played his ass off. And it was Bosh who got that rebound.
Wow.
And then kicked it. You know what? This is what happened. You know who messed up that series?
Who?
Greg Popovich.
That's a hard thing to say. I mean, Popovich is...
Listen, goats can be criticized, okay?
That's
Coach
fair.
K, I criticize Coach K all the time.
All right.
Greg Popovich, this makes no sense because somebody went to the free throw line. I can't remember who. But he takes... what was the power forward?
Tim Duncan?
He takes Tim Duncan out of the game. When Miami is shooting, when Ray Allen hit the three, Tim Duncan is on the bench.
Oh, that's wild.
He's on the bench, like so. They foul him. Miami Heat, they down by like 4. They down by 4. There's a foul. It's a bullshit foul. I forgot what happened. Anyway, make the first one, miss the second one. They could have easily put Tim Duncan back in the game.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe they took Tim Duncan out of the game.
Yep.
It makes no sense. So Bosh jumps easily, gets the rebound, passes it out to Ray Allen. Ray Allen hits it. It goes into overtime.
Yep. I remember that.
Tony Parker balled his ass off that game.
Yeah. Tony Parker was a baller. I mean, when he left, I guess Tony Parker looked so young that you forgot that he was an aging player.
Yeah.
But like he was a baller. Like for years in the league, Tony Parker was top 2 in the point guard conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Parker was balling. I think he started getting a little tired in the fourth quarter because they kind of went cold. Because San Antonio was winning the whole game. It was up the whole game.
Was that the game? If they would have won that game, they would have won the championship?
Yeah, it was already up 3-2. It had been over.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like they squeaked by that one.
Yeah.
That was like that game.
100%.
That game, if Tim Duncan is in the game, that game is over, bro. That game is over.
Wild. That's so wild. That's crazy.
You gotta go back and watch it.
I do. I gotta go back. I remember watching that game in real time. I just can't remember all the details like that. But I gotta go back. And watch it.
Sometimes you gotta go back. I mean, of course. I know I watched that game. You know what I'm saying? But you forget the little details.
Yeah.
And,
Duncan on the bench sounds weird,
bro. It made no sense. That was one questionable thing he did. It was another questionable thing he did, and I can't remember right now.
Man, that's wild. I mean, Popovich, a part of what made him great was he just didn't make a lot of mistakes when it came to coaching decisions.
Yeah, when I looked at that out, like that was just as bad as Pete Carroll not giving the ball
to Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch.
That's real.
It was that level of what are you doing?
Yeah.
You overthinking this.
What are you doing? You have Marshawn Lynch. Anyway, I didn't want to revisit that. It's like, that was the dumbest play in history, I believe. For real.
Listen, if you had already sent Marshawn Lynch up the middle 3 times, okay, I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, but you didn't even go at him none of the times.
Yeah, he actually got y'all down there.
And then you didn't give him the ball?
It didn't give him the ball back. Made no sense. Made no sense.
You know, the only thing I can think about that is Pete Carroll favored Russell
was, that was the rumor that he wanted him to get that MVP.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing you can think about in that moment, man. Because, like, it's Marshawn Lynch, yo. Beast mode got you down the field, and he runs over people. He gets the assignment. If you ran him all 4 times, you would have scored.
Yeah, if I ever get to interview Greg Popovich, I gotta ask him, like, please tell me you at least regret not having Tim Duncan in the game.
No. You set him up. You set him up, and you say, "So, do you have any regrets of any big game decisions?" And then when he says, "Nah, not really," you know, and coaching the game, you know, you just try to live with the decision you make, and you say, "No. Let's play the tape."
Bro, you up 4 under 10 seconds.
Yeah. It's wild, bro.
And you take Tim Duncan out of the game. I don't know, man.
I hope I'm there for that interview. I hope I'm there.
All right, so that's one LeBron championship, right?
Yeah.
The next one, I believe the next year they went. I personally believe that was the only time LeBron team was supposed to win. Right? They deserved that championship. They was the best team that year.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to 2016.
All right.
2016, my boys coming in, they limping into the championship because we was hurt.
Yeah.
We just had a rough one with OKC.
Yeah.
We was down 3-1.
Yep.
LeBron knew they was going to lose that series, and he set Draymond ass up. He was like, I got to get this done by any means necessary.
Facts.
I know. Facts. Listen, LeBron is one of the most intelligent basketball players.
He definitely got Draymond.
In the history of basketball. He's just intelligent. He knows the game.
Yep.
And he knew that Draymond was the key piece to the Warriors.
Yep.
Right? Draymond goes down. Next game, Andrew Bogut gets hurt.
Yep.
Next game, Steph Curry gets ejected in the 4th quarter. Now we have game 7.
Yep.
I believe game 7 was a fair game. I believe the league wanted that game 7. They helped LeBron get to that game 7.
Yeah.
Because it was some bad calls. Especially game 6, bro. Like, remember Aisha Curry tweeted it? She was like, yo,
I remember that. Yeah.
She was like, yo, the NBA is rigged.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like,
listen, Aisha, I'm with you. Like, I'm watching, like, the calls was so bad, yo.
It was bad. You were like the NBA wanted this game 7. They needed this.
They wanted this game 7. And, you know, game 7, you was already up 3-1. Now you in a game 7, nerves kick in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is nerves. And I believe fair and square, Cavs won that game. But I don't believe that. I believe that Warriors team was the best team in NBA history.
That's not the 73? That was the 73 one.
That was the 73 and 9 team.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't disagree with you. I think that team, I think.
Listen,
I think that team
if they not number 1, they number 2.
Yeah. So I agree with you on that because, like, you got to remember that Bulls team that went 72 wins was, I mean, they were magnificent, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, like, you know, if they're not number 1, they're definitely number 2. I agree with you on that one.
I don't believe the Warriors got better with Kevin Durant.
That's interesting.
if you watched our games, if you paid attention, first of all, that like the 73-9 season, we was easily beating teams by 30 and 40 points. Like
it wasn't even fair. It wasn't
night.
it wasn't even fair.
Every night. When we got KD, we struggled a lot.
Yeah.
But KD, I'm gonna tell you, it was two things when we got KD. Two things happened. One, we got rid of our biggest nemesis, which was Oklahoma City. That OKC team, they was going to win a championship.
Listen, they would have won a championship. They shouldn't have split that team up.
They would have if they had beaten us, they would have beat the Cavs.
Yeah,
I promise you.
That. Listen, Kevin Durant, Russ, Serge Ibaka, what's the other the big white boy? He's on Memphis now.
Steven Adams.
Steven Adams. I think Harden had already been traded by that time.
Harden was gone by then.
Yeah, but like it might have been the other guy, the point guard. Might have been, what's his name? I
think Cephalosha was on that team too, even though he was trash. But he was good.
He was trash by the time, but he was on there too. But I mean, just those four, you had a strong squad.
They was the biggest threat to the Warriors, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. They shouldn't have split that team up. I mean, that's Kevin Durant split that team up.
Yeah. Harrison Barnes really is the reason. Harrison Barnes
is a reason why.
Okay. So when the Warriors and the Cavs are playing 2016 finals, this dude couldn't make a layup.
He couldn't. He checked out the game mentally. He was sitting on the bench.
It was the worst playoff performance I've ever seen in my stretch. I've ever seen in my life. Now the first four games, he did good. He did okay, but the last three, if he makes two of those layups, we win.
Yeah.
We had so much going against it. Like everything, all of that had to happen just for the Cavs to win that series.
Yeah. That's real.
A lot had to happen for that Cavs team to win.
I'm gonna go back to your point about Game 7. Game 7 was a fair. It was a fair one, right? Like everybody came to play. Everybody was showed up. That block that LeBron had on Iguodala single-handedly might be the best block I've seen ever in the history of my history of watching the game.
Of finals.
Yeah,
I've seen some better blocks, but in the playoff finals, that makes that one of the greatest blocks ever. For sure.
Now I'm gonna tell you what makes it one of the greatest blocks for me. One, he had to run Iguodala down. Iguodala
was hurt, who had a back injury. That's why he couldn't dunk it. He was. He did.
All right.
I'm telling you, a lot had to happen, bro.
Also, it goes back to your insight for LeBron's basketball IQ. LeBron didn't swat the ball. He didn't swat the ball because he knew that if he swatted the ball, it would bounce off the backboard and it could potentially go to the other team.
Yeah.
This cat pinned the ball and rolled it off the backboard.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's thinking in a moment where it's like, this is clutch. What I'm about to do, if it happens, is clutch, and it could help us win the game. And I think that's his IQ, that play, that block, that smartness in that moment makes it one of the greatest blocks to me of all time.
Yeah. Kyrie was huge that series.
Kyrie was major
People always be asking like who was LeBron's greatest teammate? And some people might say, it's Kyrie without a doubt.
Yeah.
If you go back and you look at Kyrie's stat, like Kyrie and LeBron was like they had like 41 points each in one game. Like that's
Kyrie was the Splash Brothers equalizer because he too couldn't be stopped.
You still can't stop Kyrie.
You still can't stop him, right? So it's like if you got LeBron who can't be stopped, if you got Kyrie that can't be stopped, but then you got Steph Curry who can go off at any given point in time, Klay Thompson who can go off at any given point in time. At that point, there was nobody else really giving them buckets. You know, Draymond hadn't given you doubles in a minute now, right? Like, you know, Draymond is a floor leader. and he's the heart of the team. He knows how to get everybody involved, give everybody, room to play. When he wants to shoot, he'll start playing, but he's not looking to score.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted. Like those finals, before Kevin Durant came, like Draymond might put up 30, 31, 32.
You had to just...
What people don't understand, like with Draymond is a super intelligent guy too, right?
All right.
Draymond's thinking is, I'm on a team with 3 of the best shooters in NBA history. Why am I shooting the ball? Right. Why would I shoot?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm somebody who like to score, but if I'm on a team with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant, what do I would have a lot of nerve shooting the ball. What are you doing? What are you doing, Frost? Like,
rebound and give the ball up.
Yeah. Play defense.
Yep.
And look for the open man.
Yep. No doubt.
That's it.
No doubt.
That's it.
That's real.
And so he did that for 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so now you gotta adjust your mind.
Yeah.
To get back into that mode. That's the difference. It's not like, Draymond was just trash. He just stopped shooting. He just like, hey, I'm on a team with 3 of the best shooters ever. I'm not shooting the ball.
I think the Warriors, as good as they are this year, can be better next year.
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of injuries plague us this year, so we'll definitely be better next year.
With a healthier Klay Thompson, because I think he's healthy. I just think that he's not conditioned to be back in game playing mode yet.
Right, yeah.
Being out for 2 years is a long time.
Shit, it was almost 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like being gone that long, almost 3, because like he didn't play the 2020 season at all.
Nope.
Didn't play 2021.
Nope.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, he's had a long time off. He's got to get conditioned. He got to get game time, mentally. Wiseman has been gone forever. What happened to Wiseman? What's his injury, bro?
He keep having setbacks. He has some, they put him in the G League to get him ready to come back to play, which okay. And when they put him to the G League, I was excited, but they had like a game on a Tuesday and then a game on a Thursday, and they made him play in both, and then he had knee swelling. Yeah. So they shut him down again.
Yeah. Dog.
My thing is, you wouldn't even do that if he was playing for the Warriors and he just came back.
Right.
Why would you have him playing back-to-back games?
Yeah.
In the G League.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're trying to ramp up his conditioning, but pause for a second, bro.
Yeah.
Let's
think about your long-term investment. Yeah. Think about your long-term investment.
Why would you do that?
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah, terrible. Man. So I think that hurts me because like I'll be telling Rodney all the time. He's like, Wiseman, he's just coming back. I'm like, all we need Wiseman for is his presence. Even though he can play.
Yeah, but you need him for his presence.
We just need him for the presence. We don't need him for nothing else.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's going to hurt us in the playoffs. I'm a little pissed off.
That's gonna hurt you because Ayton is a beast down there, and he be eating centers.
We did good against Ayton. I ain't really worried about Ayton. If we can get to Ayton, I feel pretty good. Okay.
I think you get to Ayton, but I'm gonna tell you, Memphis is gonna be a giant killer for somebody.
They're gonna be a tough out. Memphis definitely gonna be a tough out.
Tough out, man. And like, here is the true Achilles heel to the Warriors. Will the real Steph Curry please stand up? There are games Steph just disappears. And listen, it's not for the lack of effort.
He don't disappear.
So let me say this.
He had a cold streak. It's a difference now.
Well,
he had a cold streak.
You said why he had the cold streak. You said he was playing terrible ever since the rumors with him and Aisha came out.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Ever since the Aisha rumor came out, it ain't been the same.
It was all bad. It was definitely not the same, since. But if Steph Curry, because there are teams who know how to neutralize Steph Curry, and you run him off the ball, you get physical with him, and you make him, he's a liability on defense regardless.
Listen, this year,
no.
I promise you.
Right.
He's gotten a lot better because he bulked up a little bit. He bulked up a lot. Well, now he makes sometimes he still make dumb decisions on defense.
Yeah.
He might leave somebody open and end up costing us the game. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that happen. I've seen it happen.
Hey, listen, and nobody's not going to point to him and say Steph Curry made y'all lose the game tonight. You know, It'd be like, Draymond would be like, yeah, we just need to get better on defense. We had a couple of missed assignments. And so, we just need to figure that piece out, make sure that we, communicating on defense. When he really want to say, did you see where Steph Curry was when old boy shot the ball? Yeah. Did you see where he was? Yeah. That's not how you close out.
Yeah. Steph be acting like Steph think he's a great defender in his head because he'd be like, I could go help out with somebody else.
He probably does.
Nigga, just stay on your man, bro. Just stay on your guy.
Don't leave him.
Don't leave him.
Yeah, don't leave him. Fact.
Oh, man. So listen. So that was 2 of LeBron chips.
All right.
And then we have the bubble chip.
So, I'm going to tell you, even being a Laker fan, the bubble chip, I question the bubble chip. There's an asterisk there.
It's an asterisk. And that's so my whole point that I was trying to make about dominating an era. I think he got 3 questionable chips. One which he deserved. Out of the 4 chips, it was 1 year they were the best team. And that's what I believe.
And that was that second Miami Heat championship.
Yeah, that second Miami Heat championship. They was yeah.
All right.
They should have won more. That team should have won more chips. They went 2-4.
Yeah.
They should at least won 3, in my opinion.
All right.
Because they was just, you had 2 top 5 players on that team. Like D Wade was still balling.
Yeah.
He was aging before our eyes, but when LeBron first got there,
oh man,
D Wade was still that dude.
He definitely was. The reason why I think they got better that second year is because D Wade finally acquiesced and said, okay, Bron, this is your team now. And you need to take on your team.
Yeah, I guess so.
He did because, he's like, I'm the agent veteran now. Like, take on the team, bro.
Yeah, but I still think they would have lost. They should have lost to the Spurs. Greg Popovich.
They definitely should have lost to the Spurs. Greg
Popovich made a bad decision. I'm
gonna have to go back and watch that game.
Even if you just watch the last minute, you're gonna be looking at like how did San Antonio lose this game?
Right.
They up by like 8 points. There's a minute left. No way they lose this game. No way they lose it.
You like? Am I living in a alternate ending here? Because this can't be possible.
So let's go back to Michael Jordan.
All right.
Michael Jordan had 2 3-peats.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to 3-peat? The Warriors didn't even 3-peat.
I'm saying it's tough. It's tough. Super tough to 3-peat.
He's done it twice.
Yeah. It's tough, man.
So that's just complete dominance. You know what I'm saying?
I don't disagree with you.
That's just complete
Shaquille
dominance.
O'Neal was dominant.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
The most dominant big man of ever.
Yeah.
I've
ever seen. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can give him that. And so I see where you're going with it. I'm with you.
I'm just saying.
I still think there may be a couple of years where he dominated the league. LeBron. And because, you can't go to straight Eastern Conference finals or the finals. No, the finals. Because like when he was in Cleveland, he carried those Cleveland teams on his back.
But he how many did he go to? 2, right?
In Cleveland?
Yeah.
When he first started. Yeah.
The second time, I'm not talking about the second round. The second time. I'm talking about the first time.
I think he went to like 2 or 3.
He went to 2.
Okay.
I think 07 and maybe 09, something like that.
Okay.
Something like that.
He just couldn't get out of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Or was it just the one? I feel like they went in 07.
Who did they play?
I don't remember. But they only all right, so from 2011 to 2017? No, 18. He went to those finals. Yeah, so that was 8. Okay, so yeah, he had one. He went to one in Cleveland. Before the first, when do you when do you think LeBron dominated this? What seasons do you think he dominated?
Hold on, he went to 5 finals with the Cavs. He went to 5 finals with the Cavs and 4 with the Heat. So he faced the Warriors 4 times, San Antonio 3 times, and the Dallas.
So he had the one before he went to Miami, just the one, and then the 4 straight.
When he went back
against
to
the Warriors, yeah, that was 4 straight.
So he lost. So he lost 2 in Miami, right? He won 2 and he lost 1 to Dallas and 1 to who else?
Maybe San Antonio. I think San Antonio got one of those chips.
Okay. I didn't know he played the Oklahoma City Thunder in the finals one year.
Yeah.
Was Kevin Durant on that team?
Yeah, they was babies then though. Harden, Russ, and KD was on that team.
Yeah.
They were babies.
Yeah, I think, and he was. I mean, he might have been a baby too. That might have been.
No, hell no. That was Miami, bro. They won that.
When they played OKC.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
How many times did he play the Warriors when he was in Cleveland? Once or twice?
4 times.
He went all 4 years and played the Warriors all 4 times.
Yes.
In Cleveland.
Yeah. Steph is 3-1 against LeBron.
All right.
So what I'm getting at is he ain't start one until he teamed up, and he knew that, and that became his formula.
Yeah. I think I don't think he started the super teams, but I think he took the greatest advantage of them.
He started the player super team.
Yeah.
He started the player super team where they teamed up versus
free agency and
versus the free agency type
and
thing.
Trades. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
This is how I think. I believe if it wasn't for Steph Curry, LeBron would have at least 6 championships by now. At least. Because who was going to stop him when he went to Miami?
Nobody.
OKC might have got one. But for the most part, that Cleveland team, like people always act like the Warriors was just, they had to do all this to beat LeBron. First of all, they only added KD. But let me explain something. Let me put this in perspective. Is KD better than LeBron? To a LeBron fan, no, right?
Yeah.
Steph Curry versus Kyrie. Where's the advantage? Is there an advantage?
Yes.
So Steph is better than Kyrie?
No.
Kyrie's better than Steph?
No. But the advantage is on defense.
To who? Who favor?
It favors Kyrie. Steph can't stand in front of Kyrie, bro.
So is there an advantage at that position? Kyrie versus Steph.
No.
Is there an advantage with LeBron versus KD?
No.
Is there an advantage with Kevin Love versus, take your pick, Draymond or Clay?
They'd probably put Clay on him And at that point in time, Kevin Love might have had one good season, his first season.
What? Kevin Love was an all-star before he even went to Miami.
No, I'm
Cleveland.
No, so you got to hear me out. I was going to say he was good his first season in Cleveland, but he wasn't. Who did he play before that? Minnesota Timberwolves? Yeah. When he was in Minnesota, Kevin Love was a baller. And he showed up and he gave them buckets his first season in Cleveland. After that, he wasn't as dependable. I think the advantage goes to Clay in that situation.
Okay. All right. Tristan Thompson versus Draymond. Where's the advantage?
Draymond.
All right. So if you, on paper, you look at this team, would you think that the Warriors had a clear advantage over the Cavs?
Not on paper. Like on paper, you'd be like, there's some good matchups here and it could be tough. But like you look at it, if you look at it long enough, you'd be like, yeah, the box score ain't going to add up over here. Like you're going to have Kyrie and LeBron, and Tristan ain't going to get more than 10 shots.
Tristan was balling at one. Listen, Tristan stopped balling after he got that contract and he started dating Chloe. He fell off. That ain't our fault. But before that, Tristan was balling. That's how he got that big contract. Tristan was balling for the Cavs.
Kardashians, ain't
Yeah,
the greatest.
He ain't been the same since. Yeah, yeah.
That part.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna leave that alone.
I don't want Kanye to put me in a song and cut my head off in the video.
Yeah, I said what I said.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oscars. Are you ready for? Do we care about the Oscars, bro?
I'm gonna tell you, man. No, no. I'm not even looking forward to the Oscars. I think I watched them last year. Last year, I would tell you it was the blackest version of the Oscars I'd ever seen. I mean, I know white women around the world didn't know what to do in the Oscars last year. You had Megan Thee Stallion on TV twerking, Cardi B on TV twerking. I mean, they were like, put your kids and your husbands to bed. We ain't
it was
down for
wild.
none of this. Yeah. Yeah.
Even I was a little embarrassed.
I mean, listen, I wouldn't say the word embarrassed as much as I would say I was shocked that would be the display on live TV. But we also got to look back at it and their songs were the hottest songs.
The songs were the hottest songs, and and the Oscars. I mean, I say the Grammys, but the Grammys and the Oscars, they owe us.
Yeah, 100%.
They owe us.
100%.
It's like Joe Biden, bro. You owe us, bro.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm saying, it's my bad. I'm sitting here talking about the Grammys and you were talking about the Oscars, but I'm not looking for either one, the Oscars or the Grammys.
Yeah.
But hold on. Will Smith may get his first Best Actor Oscar.
His first?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
For a leading actor, yeah. He's gotten one, terrible. I think, for support.
Okay.
Yeah,
support.
He's gotten one, I believe, for a supporting role.
Okay. Well, the rumor is that Beyonce is supposed to be opening up the Oscars, and it's like a telecast from the tennis courts where Venus and Serena trained.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
So, that all kind of ties into.
That'd be
ties
dope.
Together a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, I'm not looking forward to the Oscars. I haven't watched a lot of I told you, I haven't been to a movie theater since, the world opened back up. Work has been crazy. So I haven't necessarily been able to sit in front of a TV. So I haven't watched a lot of the movies. I haven't even watched King Richard, to be honest with you. So
I had to watch it.
Was it good?
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
I liked one of the things, Will Smith, man, he is a content innovator. And I like what he's been doing on his Instagram with like showing the script and the read and the actor reads and like what the final parts ended up being. And like, you could see how much went into making the movie, which is another good, Oscar campaign bid, right? Kind of showing how much energy went into making sure the script and the actors really, played their role. So, I think he gets it this year. I'm hoping he gets it for sure.
I'm hoping he gets it too.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he gets it.
That's the only thing I'm looking forward to. I'm voting for everybody.
Knowing Jay-Z and Beyonce, they probably be like, listen, if I'm performing this, Will Smith got to get this. he got to get this award over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll give you a performance, but you got to give us something. What is that, Mr. Carter?
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt.
Jay Prince, he wants the artist to boycott the Grammys, but not just boycott, but do a whole live show at the same time of the Oscars.
That's aggressive.
Yeah.
I think boycott the Grammys is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, listen, the beauty of it is, right,
Well, he did say Grammys. Not the Oscars. He want to boycott the Grammys.
Yeah. So if you boycott the Oscars, right?
The Grammys.
I mean the Oscars, excuse me.
The Grammys.
The Grammys. Why did I say Oscars again? Damn.
Because you're on that edible.
If Jay Prince wants you to boycott the Grammys,
yeah,
I think that's fine. Now you got to think about it. How many years have we been talking about boycotting the Grammys? Like, think about that. We've been talking about boycotting the Grammys forever.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah,
I think Black artists really have to feel like the Grammy award isn't the award that makes them anymore. Right. You got to take away the power of the award and just make it a thing. I think all of the, artists should be in LA. No, this is in Vegas, actually. It's in Vegas.
Yep. MGM.
Yeah. No doubt.
You got tickets. You can get us tickets. I can go to the Grammys. Holy shit.
Let's go. Let's
do it. I'm going to the Grammys this year.
No doubt. Grammy family. So, it's.
Yep. Vegas,
I think if everybody is in Vegas and they all do their own thing, then I think that speaks volumes to the Grammys, where they say, okay, listen, all the Black artists were here, all the who's who were here. They had all their events. They did all of their, parties and events and receptions. They just didn't show up to the Grammys. That's a big statement.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you still get your Grammy, even if you aren't there.
Yeah.
You don't have to get on the stage to showcase that, I won this. You still get your Grammy. I hope Nas gets a Grammy. Although I do think that J. Cole's album is the rap album of the year for me. That's my personal opinion. But like, I hope Nas gets a Grammy. Right. I think it speaks to the evolution and diversity of what hip hop looks like right now.
Mm-hmm.
Personally.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think the artists need to be on stage to get the award. I think what they need to do is be there, have fun, do what they normally do, and then roll out.
Roll out of Vegas or roll out from the Grammys?
Roll out from Vegas.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
The Oscars, they canceled Kanye's performance.
Yeah, I can see that.
What do you agree or disagree?
I can't say I can understand.
I definitely understand. If it was me, I'd pull that trigger. I'm like, yo, this guy is too much of a risk.
You don't know what he's going to say. I mean,
he might show up with a chopped off head of Pete Davidson. Like, nah, he can't. Nah,
he can't do that. Not on live TV. Nah.
I can't tell. I can't risk it.
That is I understand the decision. I do.
Yeah.
It's not even an agree or disagree or right or wrong.
Yeah.
I understand the business decision behind that.
Yeah. It's not even, to me, it's not even like a we canceling Kanye. It's more like it's just shit just hot right now.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta chill out.
You know, you just don't know what he's liable to do or say.
Yeah.
So you just, sit home, stay home, Kanye. It's okay.
Yeah, they also got a petition going to cancel him from Coachella.
You know, I mean, listen, man. So who's doing the petition, right? Like,
that's a good point. I don't know
who's doing the petition, right? Like,
yeah.
I'll tell you this. I do have a cohort of African American male colleagues who love hip hop, enjoy the old Kanye, but have definitely given up on the version he's presented to us now. I think Red Hat Kanye has definitely turned off a lot of Black people, especially Black academics and Black politicos. You know, understanding what casting a vote means and has meant to African Americans, to then, Red Hat in the way that he did just kind of shows his disconnect from Black people. I think a lot of times Kanye says things to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Polarizing and entertaining. I don't know that he says a lot to actually intrinsically add to the conversation.
Yeah. It's a lot of artists. They don't really care about the conversation.
Yeah.
They care about what affects them. Who impacts them. And did you watch the documentary?
I haven't yet.
Genius.
I've heard a lot of people, even those who don't necessarily like who he is today or his antics, actually said the documentary is really good.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. Go check it out when you get a chance. It really explains Kanye.
That's what people say. They say you can tell the impact that his mother had on his life.
Yeah.
And how much he fed into the ego that he currently has.
Yeah.
But how much deference he also had towards her and who she was in his life.
Yeah. It was a before Donda and after Donda. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Type Kanye.
That's fair.
Well, I won't say before Donda, but let's say a with Donda and then after Donda.
Yeah.
There's a
Kanye AD.
Yeah.
That's an album, Kanye. That's yours.
Speaking of polarizing people, man, Nicki Minaj, somebody wrote an op-ed on her, and they was just basically still even though we have a great culture of women in hip hop currently, it still don't feel the same without Nicki.
It doesn't. I think Nicki has set herself up, has put herself where she is, though.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Nicki is a super talent, but she's letting her ego, her fame, she just let it enter into who she really is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I don't say really is, but who she's let that become her.
It's there is like the boy S. Dot said, like, I made all this change to stay the same, right? There's a difference in evolution and narcissism.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference in growing, maturing, being a different version of yourself because you now have economic resources that can allow you to evolve into a different, not only just tax bracket, but a way of living and thinking. To whereas when you're narcissistic and egotistical, you make everything about you. I mean, Nicki Minaj could be the female Kanye.
Yeah.
Right. Like she can be just as polarizing with things that she says, you know, and how she goes about speaking about other artists, especially female artists.
Yeah. I mean, because in the article, he mentions a few other female artists while he's praising Nicki, and Nicki still felt the need to cross their names out. And a lot of people called her out for it. And her reply is, grow up, which is ironic.
It's an immature response.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, I mean, that's who she is, right? And again, you know, I believe Nicki is the female Kanye, where, you know, the ego has surpassed intelligence, and oftentimes ego and ignorance can kind of go hand in hand. You just don't know which one is playing at which time.
Yeah. Me and my daughter was having a conversation, and she was saying that we was talking about zodiac signs, and she's into that. She be reading about it all the time.
All right.
And
I see you, Braylon.
So she was saying that Tauruses, they think they're right all the time. Is that true?
That's interesting.
Yeah. And I said, well, let me tell you. Well, let me say. I will say this, Braylon. I don't argue about things I don't know about. I defer.
Interesting.
If it's something that I'm not really up on, I listen. I defer. I might not always believe it when somebody's spilling to me, but I'm gonna go back and do my research and find out. But if it's something I done read up on and research, nah, you can't tell me nothing.
I'm hip. Listen, America, one of the reasons why this podcast even exists is because DJ Frosty needs a platform to let others know you're not as smart as he is. And if Rodney Johnson, ILB, was on this, the show would never be able to get finished off of a basketball argument for sure.
For sure.
For sure. It just wouldn't be able to be completed.
Yeah. So I don't know. But like I said, if I researched it, I'm argue about it.
You do make hardline stances, DJ Frosty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth. So, I mean, you know, and I think I do agree that when you don't know about something, you do defer or acquiesce in the moment, and then you'll go do your homework on the back end to be like, let me check that. I don't know that for sure. Let me see. Let me see if that's actually the case.
Yeah.
You know, so I can attest to that.
Yeah. So, club, was it Park? Is it Park?
Yep. Park
is back open. What's the hottest record? And what's the hottest record you like in Park right now? That sent everything up.
That's a great question. Man, that's a really good question.
You don't be paying attention. You just be in there on the mic and.
Nah. Listen, I'll tell you honestly, lately I haven't even had a chance to do that because we kind of short staffed. So I've been there hustling and working these days, brother. It's a different version. I don't get a chance to do that as much as I did before. That's a really good question, man.
Well, the reason I was asking, you can think about that for a second, but the reason I was asking is because two of my favorite artists are right now. They about to drop an album. Y'all. I know y'all up on 442 Doug.
Yeah.
ESTG.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah.
They got a collab album about to drop called
like an album or a song.
An album.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting. Oof, you got to watch out for that one.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. So, be on the lookout for that.
Hold on. I was going to say that Drake Knife Talk goes off in the club.
Knife Talk? Okay.
Yeah, Knife Talk goes off in the club.
What about Big Boogie? They up on Big Boogie yet?
Nah, not yet. Come on, man. We talked about this before, though. Like the South kind of, you know,
It's coming. Just know it's coming.
Yeah, I believe
Big Boogie is coming.
What's the name of the track?
He got a bunch of them. His first joint was Thuggin'. Then he got Juice. Juice was the one that really went up.
Yeah. Now
he got another one called Pop Out. That's crazy. Then they got the P Power. It's like gangster rap meets twerk music. I don't know how he pulls it off. It is amazing. It's just like when you hear it, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. It's like gangster music meets twerk music. How is that even possible?
I gotta peep it. I will tell you this though.
You're appealing to women and the guys at the same time.
Let me say this though, right? Park, you can play the trap bangers for like a short window at Park, but the crowd is really your top 40 crowd of hip hop and R&B.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can throw in a Future, you can throw in a Drake, you can throw in a Pop Smoke. Our Sunday day party before COVID, we used to trap out. That used to be my favorite party because like you could trap out and it would just get wild in there, right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, Friday night, Saturday night, like it's a collection of the best top 40 now and then. So
I like it. I like it.
They may not be too up on. Now they may know about 42 Doug. They just didn't come to Park to listen to 42 Doug.
Y'all don't play Maybach? They don't play Maybach?
Yeah. We play Maybach.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Big Boogie is coming.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go do my research.
Yeah, he coming. Yeah.
I gotta get the part. And TG though, they here. For real.
Yeah. ESTG's last year he was on fire. He was on fire.
Yeah.
Have you heard you know Money Long? She got the song for Hours and Hours. You heard it.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that's how you pronounce it.
I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
That song. Listen, I'm actually social media and women on social media made me want to turn the song off for a little while, but I love the song.
Yeah, the song is fire.
Yeah.
She just signed with Def Jam.
Why just?
Exactly. So, a little background, right, from what I remember. Money Long, she used to go by a different name.
All right.
But she was a songwriter. She's made hits for a ton of people in the industry.
Okay.
But nobody was giving her a shot as an artist.
Yeah. She put out her own music.
So she had to change her name so people wouldn't recognize her in the industry.
I love it.
And she put out this song and it blew up on social media.
So I'm going to tell you, I discovered this song before it blew up on social media, right? Like I like R&B, so I like researching new and upcoming R&B artists. So this song was actually a part of an EP that she put out. Uh-huh. And it'd probably been out for like, I'd say maybe 8 months before it really caught on to social media. And like when social media caught, I mean, we talked about this before, right? TikTok, Instagram, like, once it catches on to a social platform, that's when it really takes off. Yeah. And, credit to, one, it's a good song. And two, this women in every scenario, whether they putting rollers in their hair or getting ready to go to bed at night, they played the hell out of this song.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I love the song though. The track is dope. I hope she can just, keep it going, right? Because like, writers are writers for a reason. Everyone's not Neo, right? Like everyone can't come from behind the pen.
See, I think that's what they was trying to keep her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so my thing is good for her.
Yeah.
Don't let these people, stop what your dreams. You know what I'm saying? If you got a dream to be an artist, keep pushing. You got to put it out yourself.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
So,
I mean, Carrie Hilson came from behind the pen she had like a hot 15 seconds.
Till she went at Beyonce. And it was over.
It was over. It was rap. Quick. Beehive shut that down easy.
Carrie Hilson might have been the first person to get canceled.
That might be for real, dog. For real. Listen, man, and listen, I'm a Carrie Hilson fan.
Love Carrie Hilson.
Man, when they shut her down, I was like, dang,
yeah.
Beehive, you ain't got to do her like that.
Amazing.
That sting stung forever.
I mean that Beehive is like Putin and his nuclear weapons.
No doubt. Yeah. Nah, they are cyber terrorists. That's what they are for sure. Don't even do it. Don't think about it.
Absolutely. Also, man, Kid Cudi, he got a movie he's putting out. It's called Teddy. But he's doing it with Jay-Z.
What's the movie about?
I don't know. They say it's based on like Pursuit of Happiness. You know what I'm saying? So
interesting.
Yeah. Just put that out there. You know, people get ready to check that out because I think that's gonna should be a dope story.
Listen, I think I think one of the things Hov has been doing is picking great opportunities to tell unique stories by Black writers, producers, and actors, and I think that's amazing. I like the way he's picking the stories. I like the way he's finding the nuances in the culture and creating his own waves and not riding anybody else's. So I love that.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, other than that, what we got going on this weekend? What we got coming up?
Listen, man, I think this weekend we're just gonna get bigger and bigger, man, at Park, bro. Like last Friday felt like we had just reopened for the first time, right? Like it was all 4 floors were packed, all the tables sold out, and it was a major vibe for real. Nice.
Yeah. I gotta get there soon, man. So are you going to the Grammys or what you doing?
I have said that I'm going to go, my man.
Not the Grammys. Is it the Grammys or the Oscars? Which one's in Vegas?
Grammys
in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you going?
So I'm supposed to be going. My boy Sherwin, who oversees the Duce program for Rock Nation, he's going to be out there and he's got a couple of activations. So he was like, why don't you come through? So I may pull up on him, drink some Duce.
Nice. That's what we call it. We call it activations. I like that. I like that slang. Got some activations out there.
No doubt. Pull up, big homie.
Yeah, man. I gotta see. You know what I'm saying? For me this weekend, Friday I'm in Birmingham.
All right.
Saturday I gotta do a little joint back in Carolina, and then Sunday I'm back in Birmingham.
How are the clubs doing in Birmingham?
They doing good.
Y'all never really shut down though, did y'all?
I know we ain't shut down in Montgomery. I know that. Birmingham.
Y'all didn't shut down in the South, fam.
Yeah. A lot of places in the South didn't shut down.
Not at all.
Some, not completely. No. Yeah, we were still rocking out here.
100%.
Yeah.
COVID didn't exist down in the South.
They just believed in herd immunity. It's like, yeah, everybody, we gonna get this shit anyway.
Let's just get it over with.
Let's get it over with, man.
Pull the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, man.
All
right, man, my brother. I will see you sometime next week, and then, if you give me a ticket, you know what I'm saying,
we'll
to the
figure
Grammys,
right?
Vegas, give me a room,
MGM, baby, no doubt.
I'll be out there.
We'll have some place to stay for sure.
All right, that's all I need.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
We'll have some place to stay. That's the easy part.
Everything else I can figure out.
All right, bet. Say less.
Yeah, man.
Send you
all
a
right, brother.
confirmation.
Blazers and boxes.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.